Cause like you didn't think like it would get better. Another Get Out wouldn't happen. What was the other one about the tether people? I believe it was Us. Trumps both of them. This movie is just like to validate that you're not crazy. This is, oh yeah, and your boy, to give it that mass appeal, you know, they had Kiefer Sutherland in there. So he's like an iconic film star as well. You know, Lost Boys. If if you're a Gen Xer. What else? Lean on Me or Stand By Me. He was in Stand By Me. And a whole lot of other 80s cult classics. But he was in that movie and he killed. Amazing cast. So it's written and directed by Jewel Taylor. Did Space Jam and Creed. They had some pop culture references in the movie. Had Hollow Man pop culture reference. So, you know, got to do your homework. Go see that movie Hollow Man. And Hollow Man was a movie about, you know, people possessing the ability to turn invisible. And it was referenced in that movie because, you know, when you think you're bugging, like you think when you know you didn't leave an appliance on, or you're like, how did this get broken? You live all by yourself, like, that's why the Hollow Man reference was up in there, because them folks be up in your house. So it's not like, you know, a paranoia movie. They took on some real deal things that these evil, demonic, wicked people be doing. Let me see. Yeah, Hollow Man came out I'm looking at the IMDb, 2000. Yeah, I remember the plot. So you might want to watch Hollow Man before you watch this movie. Another thing that was referenced in the movie, a pop culture reference that they had in the movie, was the Nancy Drew books. If you're a Gen Xer, you might be familiar with Nancy Drew. And it's like a detective type book. Oh, and I forgot, who else made it? David Allen Greer, you know, his In Living Color partner. He made a cameo in that movie. Yeah, so like a lot of Nancy Drew reference was in the movie. I think one was The Staircase. So you got to bone up on Nancy Drew to get the references, but it was like onion layers of complexity. And usually I hate movies like that. Like I've went on record and saying I hate when they, you know, do movies about us. They put every single issue that were going on in our real lives. They dump in the movie. They try to tackle all the issues at once. But in this scenario, that worked. Because our government's literally putting things in our food, air, and water to destroy us, and that was prominently featured in this movie. The ways that that they're doing it, the types of programs that they have specifically targeted us for. Now, the conspiracy theory is Jamie Foxx went under his little debacle while filming this movie. Because not only was he acting in it, he executive produced it. He put some money up for it. And then he had his little medical debacle. That was my conspiracy theory music. But it's like it's really just a movie to make you think critically about, what you're putting into your body, what you're putting into your mind, and to stay alert. And this is one of the movies that make you question everything and it's like when you say stuff like that, people will look at you crazy, but when you see this movie about them doing stuff, you'll realize you're not crazy. Even though it's a fictional movie, our government really is doing stuff like this. The types of things that they're doing. There was a scene where they had, again, when we're dealing with food, they're putting stuff in our food. There was a scene where they was in this fast food restaurant eating some fried chicken. They put something in the fried chicken affecting everybody. So ain't they like go online and Google, see how many ingredients is in the Popeye chicken sandwich. Go Google the ingredients for Chick-fil-A. Look at the hyper obesity rate in our community.